ask. No problem. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your graphics. All right, so we are going to start talking here about a little bit about Hurricane Milton. So it is coming onshore as we speak. The eye wall getting closer and closer. We're not quite to landfall just yet, but you can see the effects of Milton being felt all across the state of Florida right now. In the eye wall, in that most powerful part of the storm, winds now are down to about 120 miles per hour, which is kind of where we expected it to be once it did start that landfalling process. You can see that central pressure also up significantly over what it was yesterday as well. Do want to show you this. We talk a lot about all these different things, about storm surge. We talk about the high winds. We talk about the rain. We don't talk a lot about tornado warnings. Several tornado warnings issued throughout the day today across the entire peninsula, including the eastern peninsula closer to the Atlantic Ocean. Tells you how large this storm is and how much of an impact it's having on the state of Florida. You heard Aviana tell you a little bit about it earlier. Did want to take just another quick look at it because obviously this is the big weather story for the day, and it will continue to be so, and we will continue to send our thoughts to the folks in Florida as this continues to move across here over the next several hours. We do anticipate it moving out as we head into the day on Thursday. But here, as we put it in motion, you can see moving very quickly, close to 20 miles per hour. So it's going to cover that distance here pretty quick, and it should be within landfalling, what we call the landfall, when the eye wall comes on shore here over the next couple of hours or so. We are still worried about that storm surge, that peak storm surge, though you can see we've moved that peak storm surge well south now of Tampa, but now that includes areas like Sarasota, areas like Venice, areas like Port Charlotte down towards Cape Coral. But as you look up towards Tampa Bay, that has fallen significantly. Now we're expecting a peak storm surge of about 9 feet there in the bay. Again, still a very dangerous situation no matter where you are across the state of Florida. Let's go ahead and put the track in motion. You can see here what we are anticipating. Again, by about 8 o'clock, that's when we expect that landfall to officially occur. As it moves across the peninsula, it moves down the I-4 corridor, we're still going to see a Category 1 hurricane as it moves south of Orlando, south of Daytona, and towards the Cape Canaveral area. There's still 70-mile-an-hour winds, a tropical storm as it moves back out into the Atlantic Ocean. So that's a look at all of those details. What about the rainfall? Again, still 5 to 10 inches expected there to fall across the main bulk of the storm. For us, we made it to 91 today, very similar to what it was yesterday, but take a look at our morning low. How about 56 for you? It was a crisp morning out there today. Still didn't get close to the record low of 37 set back in 1952. Yeah, we get some extremes here in the fall in Texas. As far as where we are right now, how about 90 in Temple and Marlin, 89 in Waco, 91 in Gatesville, 90 right now in Georgetown. So most of us pretty consistently right between 89, 91 degrees. A little bit of a breeze, about 5 to 10 miles per hour, not too bad. And then as we look at the relative humidity, again, it is dry out there. We're dealing with a dry 90, which is great news because we know what a humid 90 can feel like. If you are planning to come out to the Heart of Texas Fair tonight, look for temperatures to fall into the 70s by 9 o'clock, and then as the gates are closing at 11, 73 there. Otherwise, look for lows in the lower 60s, upper 50s tonight, and then for tomorrow, again, it's going to be another day where we're dealing with those temperatures back into the 90s, so be aware of that. Another warm day for us tomorrow. And then as we take a look at your 7-day forecast, again, not a lot of change through the weekend. In fact, the only change we have through the weekend is it's actually going to be getting warmer. But as we head into next week, we're watching that next cold front, and this one, my friends, could actually bring us a little taste of fall weather. So that's a look at your weather. Of course, we're still out here at the Heart of Texas Fair. We'll be out here at 6 o'clock as well. Until then, this is Chief Meteorologist Matt Farrell out here in Waco. Let's send it back to the studio.
Corn dogs. Get corn dogs.
And funnel cakes. Matt, thank you so much.